how's it going? I'm Danny and this is Alistair. We're from Team Startacus and we're here at Digital DNA today and we're here to talk to Fime from Pukket. So what is it? What do you do? Tell us a little about yourself.
Sure. Pukket is a two-sided marketplace creating authentic word of mouth at scale for brands by rewarding consumers for sharing the love in the digital space. So our vision is to help brands promote themselves authentically by leveraging the power of consumers and the social networks, and also to help the everyday people realize their value in the digital economy. I've been a digital marketer myself for 8 years, and that's how I came up with the idea.
Okay, cool. So in terms of the two-sided marketplace, are you monetizing both sides? So like the consumer, have they got the potential to make money off the back of it as much as the brand, and how does that work?
So the business model is unique, we think. So how it works is that businesses bring their vouchers to the platform, and in return for the vouchers, they get Pukket credits. And these Pukket credits are distributed to the consumers based on the performance of the posts and conversations consumers create around that brand. And then using these credits, consumers can spend them on products and vouchers on our platform. And we take a processing fee from the brands, not the consumers.
Right. So the consumers are free, it's the brands that basically take that transaction, which is kind of fair enough as well.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
So who is the customers? Who are you targeting? Who is the market?
Sure. So the cost of creating a good content is really high at the moment. So branded content doesn't really work with youngsters. Creating it is one issue, promoting it is the other. So we are promoting the platform to small and medium-sized businesses who do not have that content creating resources and expertise. So this way they can outsource it to their own customers. And customers nowadays are the experts at promoting something to their friends and family. And if you get your customers to do that, you get to promote your business in the most authentic and impactful form. Because nowadays we go to cafes, restaurants, we take photos, we share it with our friends and family. And that's the best way to promote a business as well. So it's the case of businesses incentivizing and rewarding their own customers to do that for them.
So have you got any case studies or things that you're working on currently, obviously with brands, that you could use as examples for us?
Absolutely. I mean, we've done extensive research in the market using Statista and other market research platforms. So 70% of millennials want to be rewarded for their engagement with brands. So they don't want their engagement to be taken for granted. So it's an opportunity for brands to reward them and increase their loyalty. And more than 90% of people prefer user-generated content to make up their mind when purchasing something over branded content. So if I'm about to buy something from Amazon, if I see...
We all read the reviews,
Exactly. Or if I see one of my friends posting something on Facebook, Instagram, then because of the trust we have between each other, I'm very likely to go for that product, as opposed to like ads popping up all the time. It doesn't really work with youngsters anymore. So it's an opportunity for brands to promote through consumers as opposed to consumers. So that's what we are really tapping into at the moment.
So you've been doing this a while yourself as a digital marketer. Here's a question. What mistakes have you made?
Well, the mistake that I made, like being a digital marketer, I used to look at consumers as like objects of advertising, taking their data and attention for granted, feeding them with advertising all the time, and wasting a lot of money that way. And the trust between consumers and brands get lost that way. I think the way we are going about with Pukket is to putting right the mistakes that we made, and really respecting consumers for who they are and the value they generate in the digital economy, and telling them, okay, if you're in this space, if we have this multi-billion-dollar economy based on your data and your attention, the content you create has a value as well. And as digital marketers, we want to appreciate and acknowledge that as well, and we want to reward you in the process. So Pukket, we launched at the beginning of May 2018. So we are at the beginning stages.
It's all about the kick-off, sort of.
We are in the middle of maybe making our mistakes. So haven't led a lot so far, but hopefully in the next few months.
Yeah, once you actually see the hard data for yourself, you can adjust and then grow. So what's the plans to grow? Are you going to go on to different sort of fields or industries or anything like that?
Well, finding out about Startacus was a good starting point. Hopefully we will get more visibility in the startup community. People will see Pukket and will download the app from App Store and Google Play. Investors will see us, and that way we can get our seed investment as well. And we go from there.
Happy days.
Attending these events is to go about it, absolutely.
So it's as much as offline as it is online too?
Absolutely.
And that's it, and it's word of mouth, but it's also getting out there. I think it's a forgotten art of being networking. It's not just online, it's an offline thing. Like these conversations will lead to you doing something else.
Absolutely. I mean, a few months ago I tweeted something based on my experience. You can stay home and tweet about your experiences and connect with people on Twitter, Facebook, these kind of things. But when you go in person and meet people face to face, you meet interesting people and things happen that surprise you. Someone refers you to someone else and investors see you, they get to meet you in person, they assess your credibility, and that way you can move a lot faster. Maybe you have to spend 10 months on Twitter, but if you go out and about, like meeting people in person, a couple of months, you can achieve a lot more as well.
So last question before we move on. Have you thought about white labeling what you're doing to brands directly so they use your app internally to customers, or is it always going to be Pukket as the brand and the app?
Well, it totally depends on like the brands we get later on board. We are in the process of applying to accelerators, and they usually have their partner brands with them. They might ask us for widgets to integrate into their CRM or into their website. But we would like to kind of preserve the marketplace because that's where the synergy takes place. That's where the branding value is created for Pukket as well, as opposed to white labeling it. It might be something for down the line, maybe in a couple of years' time.
And you on are you on Android and iOS?
Absolutely.
Okay, so happy days. So let's find Pukket on the App Store and on Android. And obviously, good luck for the next couple of days. Good luck for the pitch competition, and cheers, obviously, for coming to Belfast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Cheers.